In today's video, we're going to cover a thorough foam roller routine for your lower body, as well as a couple bonus ones for your upper body. Now, these movements will be very helpful for you as a runner as you seek to keep your muscles in tune, as well as keep the flexibility and the blood flow going. So before we get into the routine, there's a couple principles that I want to touch on that are helpful to understand how best to use the foam roller. Now, one of the principles to consider is that you want your muscles to be as relaxed as possible while you're addressing them with the foam roller. If a muscle is tense at all, then it's not going to be as effective, and chances are it's going to hurt a little bit more. So you want to find whatever position you can get yourself into to make the muscles as relaxed as possible. Another principle to consider is that you want to go relatively slow as you roll over top of each muscle. Because what you're doing is as you go over top of the muscle, you're not necessarily lengthening the muscle a whole lot, but what you will do is that you will help to loosen the interaction between the muscle and the fascia over top of it. The fascia is connective tissue that you have all over your body, and fascia will adapt to the movement patterns that you develop. And so often over a tight muscle, that fascia can really come in and put the clamps on that muscle. And we don't want that to happen, so we want to keep those interactions to be as loose and mobile as possible. And if you go too fast, then the fascia doesn't adapt to the pressure that you're putting on it. So what you want to do is make sure that you're moving slow enough that the fascia has a little time to creep and adapt into that new position. And you'll see that as we go through our routine. Another principle is that you want to go in multiple directions with each muscle that you work on, because the angle of the muscles are pretty consistent and predictable, but again, the fascia will run every which way, and that fascia can keep the muscle off balance by pulling it into a direction that it doesn't want to go. And so if you just roll from one angle, then there's a good chance that you're missing the full effectiveness that you can really get by using the foam roller as part of your routine. So you want to make sure you go in multiple different directions. So in a minute, we're going to dive right into that foam rolling routine. I encourage you to do it. It probably doesn't need to be done every day, but maybe a couple, 3, 4 times a week to help keep your muscles in check, help keep blood flowing, make sure that you're not getting scar tissue building up or just areas of tightness that can really derail a runner as you go through your season. Please subscribe to the blog if you have not already. That way these videos get emailed directly to you. Also, please check out the Facebook page where we do live videos going more in depth with topics like this, as well as having an opportunity to interact directly with each other. So give this routine a try, let me know how it goes, and run fast, friends.